Good Wednesday morning, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in. Um, I would like to request that if you're here and you're listening to this, please share this message, this reading. Please like and subscribe if you're drawn to do so. And there's a few things that I want to talk about before I get into this energy reading for today. We are in a time of magic, so much magic. The ability to change our lives, our perspective, our ways of thinking and living and feeling and speaking. And we, all of us, everyone who is listening to this, everyone who's not listening to this, we all have this potential to be greater, so much greater than we are. And all it takes to do that is moving beyond one's comfort zone, moving beyond ego, moving beyond those messages that we were told as a child or at some point in time in our life that you can't, and it won't serve you, and don't, and why, and insecurity, and doubtfulness. And coming from someone myself who had lived with that. For most of my life, I was told, I was insecure by being told I was never good enough. No one would ever love me enough. I was worthless. I came from generations and generations and generations of people who never achieved or claimed anything. So why would I be any different? So all of my life, I was told that, and I believed in that. And every time that my gifts and wonderful things have come into my life, I always push them away because my thought was what other people told me and what I believed about myself, right? So I am 49. I'll be 50 December 19th. And it was just recently that I decided to step out of that past conditioning ego box and do something for myself that I thought would make a difference in my life. So at the beginning of the year, I found out that there were ayahuasca ceremonies being done here in the US. And I jumped on it as fast as I could. And then the ego kicked in and it was like, no, you shouldn't do it. It's going to be horrible, scary, blah, 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 blah. And it was supposed to be done in August. And then a COVID thing happened and they couldn't do it because they wanted to protect the people who were going to be there. So they canceled it until October. And Halloween weekend, I had the privilege and the opportunity of doing an ayahuasca ceremony. And at first, I resisted because you don't really want to see all of those things that hold you back and that keep you stagnant. You don't want to release what it is that you know when you become comfortable with. And once I was able to release and let go and purge, it was the greatest thing ever. And I have become more open to the spiritual side of myself, what it is I need to let go, the judgment of others, and believe me, I was pretty judgy. The judgment of others, the ego within myself, that was pretty pretty intense. That was pretty intense. I allowed ego to talk me out of a lot of things that could have been beneficial for me and keep me in things that were not so beneficial for me. So we are coming upon a time of magic and greatness, and doors are opening and opportunities are being given to step out of that ego world and into a time of enlightenment and abundance and spirituality and seeing who we truly are beyond this human existence that we live in. And I encourage each and every one of you, if you are listening, if you are truly wanting to make a difference in your life, I would suggest going outside, grounding. I would suggest picking up a pencil or a pen and really writing on paper, pen to paper, writing what it is that you desire to let go. What are those past conditionings or those childhood conditionings or those through past life conditionings that you feel that you have taken from life to life to life to life to life that you desire to let go. What it is about yourself that you absolutely love and adore. What are your strengths? What are you hiding from the rest of the world? What do you want to offer the rest of the world? And how do you release what is holding you back to be able to do that? Meditate, go outside, open your eyes up to the nature and the magic around you. And nothing is off limits here. I mean, if it's fairies that you see, or forest creatures that you see, or dragons that you see, or whatever it is that you see when you let that guard down or let that veil down, enjoy it, play with it, run amok with it, and just allow all of that wonderfulness and beautifulness and magic to ingrain inside of you, because that is who you are. That is who I am. We are all beautiful, magical beings here, and our lives are not supposed to be filled with judgment and ego and all the things that come along with that. We are supposed to be happy, beautiful, wonderful, thriving, amazing, prosperous, abundant, loving and loved and giving loved beings. So whatever you do in the next couple of days or the next week, make it a priority to work on self and release all of that, all of that humanness that makes up who we are, and accept a little bit more magic and wonderment in your life. So there you go. That's my soapbox for today. So let's get to the reading. Calling upon our angels, guides, and guardians, protectors, and keepers of the light to please show us what it is that we need to see today. The guidance that we need to take forth into our life today to maybe make it just a little bit more magical, a little bit more beautiful, a little bit more wonderful. Look, this card is like, show me, show me, show me. The star, talking about magic and manifesting and beautiful things. We have this star, and I know it flipped over, and I know I don't take cards like that, but I just wanted to show you what it was. It was the sun. So if the message can't be any louder for the people in the back, right? That is it, the star and the sun. So if it's meant to pop out, it'll pop out. So yeah, just be amongst your kind, be amongst that magic, be amongst that beauty. Let's see what we have. And it may be difficult to let go. It may be difficult to let go. It may be difficult to release all of those things that we have become familiar with about ourselves, right? The 10, the tower, yeah. And believe me, when I went through that ceremony, it was a tower moment. The chariot and moving forward, and the 5 of swords. And I hear some people say this is the card of winning, right? But winning at what cost? And what are you? Okay, what are you desiring to do to bring your true self forward? When we go through transformations, be it spiritual, physical, mental, emotional transformations, there's a lot of pain there, because there is a lot of releasing what we have known or what we have become comfortable with for quite some time. And we all have this ability to be abundant. Abraham Hicks, Abraham and Esther Hicks, they talk about we all have this huge vault, right, in the ethers, in the universe, and there's this huge vault, and it is everything that we have ever wished for, prayed for, desired, attempted to manifest. But when we allow that negative side, that ego side, to get into way, all of these things are put in this vault, right? And it is up to us to keep the vibration of what it is that we want, need, and desire in our lives high enough for those things to come to us. And there are times when we will get upset and angry and think that, spirit has given up on us, or the universe has given up on us, but spirit will never, ever, 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 ever give up on you. And we, as I said before, we are, some people believe that, life has to be a struggle in order to appreciate what it is that you're receiving. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Some people think that you have to work your fingers to the bone to appreciate what it is that you're receiving. No, no, you don't. Some people believe that you have to go through the struggles in life to appreciate the good times in life. No, no, you don't. No, you don't. Those, wherever that is written and whoever says that, I think those people just make it up as they go along. And those are people who are probably sitting behind, um, sitting behind the steering wheel of a car of their dreams, making money off of the people who are trying to manifest their dreams and desires, but being told they can't because they need to struggle first, or because um, they need to have nothing before they can have everything, and that is absolutely a non-truth. Those are non-truthers. The truth is that we have never had to struggle for what it is that we've wanted. All we've had to do was be happy with where we are and keep the vibration of that happiness and that gift of life um, equal enough for the things that we want, need, desire to come to us. And the problem is that life ego gets in the way. And when we start to make these changes within ourselves and move forward, um, then that reality kicks in and we start questioning. 5 minutes before the miracle, we start questioning, is this really working? Do I really deserve all of this abundance and prosperity? Do I really deserve that new car, that new job, that house, that relationship? And then we fall back into that ego monkey mind. And then it's rinse and repeat. So at some point in time, we have to break that wheel. We have to break that cycle. Our parents heard it from their parents, who heard it from their parents, who heard it from, who heard it from, who heard it from. And it has been ingrained in us. When we are babies, we are pure. We are pure magic and pure spirit and pure light in the innocence of. And when we are children, if we're lucky, we are happy and we have this life of abundance. And then at some point in time, we are told that we have to struggle and you have to struggle. You have to. And so in some way we manifest those struggles and those um, things that come into our life that don't serve our purpose because we think that's all we're worth is the struggle and the fear and the unworthiness. So like attracts like. So there you go. So there is a time here of moving forward. There is a time here of dreams coming true. There is a time here of abundance and happiness. And are you willing to release that? Are you willing to let all of that mindset go? Are you willing to go through the pain and the heartache that comes along with that in order to get what it is that you deserve, that you absolutely 110% deserve in your life? And that, look, it's the walking away card, right? Are you willing to walk away from all that no longer serves you? Are you willing to go into this time of solitude and transformation in order to become victorious in your life? And that is the question that is for each and every one of us to answer. My answer was yes. Yes, at the age of almost 50, after almost living all of my life in a time of insecurity and a time of doubt and a time of blaming myself for all the bad things that have happened to me because I've allowed it to happen, through doubt, through heartbreak and heartache and pain and abuse and abandonment and all of those things that had solidified everything that everyone has ever fucking told me about myself. I am ready to let it all go. I am ready to walk away. I am ready to go through that fucking tower moment. Excuse my French. I am ready to go through that tower moment. I am ready to go through the heartbreak and heartache that it takes to disattach myself from the bullshit that I've allowed other people to project onto me, that I have taken from other people and carried for so long. I am ready to walk away from it, to go through this transformation, regardless of how painful it is, to become abundant and prosperous, because God dang it, that's what I deserve. That is what you deserve, and that is what we all deserve. So that is your message for today. Thank you again so very much for allowing me to do this reading for you. And I know it's kind of long-winded, and I got on a soapbox there for a minute, and I cussed a time or two, but it's kind of how I feel, and I'm very passionate about um, helping others just get past all that rubbish, all of that stickiness that is over us, and underneath all of that is this greatness and this beauty and this time of enlightenment and transformation. And yeah, through that you gotta go through the transformation to get to the other side. And it could be a painful one for some, and for others it's easy peasy. But the choice is yours, right? I can only relay the message, but there is a time here of walking away from what no longer serves you here, and into a time of abundance and victory and transformation. The choice is yours. Do you do it, or do you stay comfortable where you are? Good luck to you on your journey, and allow your intuition to be open, and allow spirit to guide you. And don't resist the beauty and the magic that is open to you. Have a great day, guys. And until next time, I love you all.